Hey guys, today's video is all about some makeup staples that I think that every woman, girl, teenager, if you're into makeup or not into makeup, you should have these items. This video is perfect for the person that's kind of like, listen, I don't need the makeup setting sprays, the lip liners, primers, all that extra stuff. This is just like the basic necessities for your makeup. I got inspired to do this video because for years I've always tried to help my mom with her makeup, and she's had such a hard time grasping on to everything. We'll go to Ulta or Sephora and I'll be like, oh my gosh, mom, you have to have this product. And so she buys products that I tell her to buy, and now she has like a huge collection of makeup and she's just like, I don't even know what to use. The other day I was at her house and she was like, how does my makeup look? And I was like, it looks good, but do you have on any concealer? And she was like, oh no, I don't. So we put concealer on her and she was like, oh my goodness, that just changed my whole entire look. That just is amazing. So I was like, wow, a lot of people don't know that one extra little step, or like, I kind of feel like concealer is a total necessity. So that is how I got inspired to do this video, is all because of my mom, and I think it's going to be really helpful to a lot of you. I'm just going to go through some of my favorite products. I'm going to give you options. Some are more expensive and some you can find at the drugstore. So I'm going to give you options of everything that I think you need. So the first thing I feel like you cannot live without is a moisturizer. Moisturizer is so important. I, for years, did not wear moisturizer at all because I have very oily skin. But somebody once told me that you need moisturizer because when your skin is really oily, that's your skin like crying out for a moisturizer. In some weird way, it really did help. So this is an Olay moisturizer, and this you can find at the drugstore, at the grocery store. This one I really like, and it also has a sunscreen in it, an SPF of 15. So this one is really great. I like to use this for just like an everyday moisturizer. And especially in the summer, it's really great because it has an SPF in it. The second moisturizer I would suggest is this MAC one. This is an oil control lotion. They also have lotions that aren't oil control, but this one I found is really great, especially if you have oily skin. If I know that I am going to be out all day, I'm not going to have any time to touch up my makeup, or if I'm in a special event or anything like that, I will go with this lotion because I know that it's going to control the oil all day. A moisturizer that I recently started using is this number 7. This is the day cream. They also have like a night cream, a complete line. Actually, my mom is the one that told me about this stuff. I got this at Target. She had heard about it and heard that it was like flying off the shelves. This is actually, I started using this recently because I'm gonna be 25 soon, and I really want to start protecting my skin from wrinkles and everything. I'm not having a problem yet or anything, but this is just kind of going to help be my preventative and just help me really take care of my skin. Number 7, get it at Target. That stuff is really great. I've been using it for a couple weeks now and I really love it. Okay, so the second thing I want to talk about is foundation. It is really hard to find the right foundation, I think, and I think if you guys have watched my foundation routine, you know that I love this L'Oreal Visible Lift foundation. I've been using this stuff for years and I always come back to it. I've tried so many foundations, the super expensive stuff. This one I always go back to. I even use this on my wedding day. Another favorite is this Makeup Forever Matte Velvet one. They also have, the other Makeup Forever foundations are really awesome as well, but this one is a matted one, so if you have oily skin, this one will be great for you. The next thing I want to talk about is concealer. If you are not wearing concealer, just try it. You can go ahead and try the L'Oreal True Match Concealer. If you've never used concealer or just kind of feel like maybe I don't need it, just try it. I use this one all the time. I love this one, and I always use it with this Sigma Tapered Kabuki. This is an F86, and your concealer and this brush paired together is like a miracle worker. It is so amazing. My mom, I had her use this and this, and she was like, oh my goodness, I need this. So yeah, this is a really great brush to use with your concealer. Another concealer I really like to use, this isn't for oily skin or anything, but this is just the MAC. They came out with this stick concealer recently, and this is really great too. I've really liked that, and it's just super quick and easy to use, or if you're trying to highlight or, you know, do the whole highlight contour thing, this one is a really great stick to use. Another all-time favorite concealer is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I love this stuff. It's really great. The only reason I don't use that every single day is because it really sticks on, and it is, when it's on, it is on. So I usually only use this for special occasions. So I did use that like on my wedding day, or if I'm going to be in someone's wedding, or if I'm going to, you know, some sort of event or something, then I'll go with this. If I really want my makeup to just be awesome, I will use this. But it does take me a little bit longer to put this one on. Just it's not as movable as the others. Okay, another thing I want to talk about, brows are really important. And if you guys have seen my brow video, you know that I like the Benefit Instant Brow Pencil. But this video is more about just like the basics that you need for makeup. Brows are not an absolute necessity. It's nice to have them look nice and groomed, but to pencil and fill them in every single day, a lot of people don't do that. So if you're one of those people that have pretty nice eyebrows for the most part, and you really don't want to do a bunch of filling in, you like to really get your makeup on pretty quick and zoom out the door, then I would suggest maybe just getting like a brow gel. Anastasia has one. I don't know if you can even see that. This is just a clear brow gel from Anastasia, but this one is really great. And then, you know, MAC has a brow gel as well. You can get them tinted. Benefit has one that I've used that I really liked too. But you know, you can get them tinted as well, so then it's super easy just to whip it out and just put it on your brows really fast if you're not one of those people that wants to take the time to just fill them in, because it kind of does take some time. I'm going to go back and kind of stick with the face here. Another thing that I think is super important is to at least put a little color on your cheeks, or if you're into contouring your face, you can do that as well, but definitely some color on your face after you put on your foundation is going to be super important. What I always do after I put on my foundation, I always use my bronzing powder from MAC. This one is a matte bronze, so it's just a really nice basic bronzer, and I love that one. Another one that I really like is the Hoola from Benefit. That one is really great as well. I'm almost out of that. So these are two really awesome bronzers that I love. These are going to be more high-end options. I also have this e.l.f. one, and this has a blush and a bronzer in it. So if you have never used bronzer or blush or anything, then this little guy is nice. You can purchase him for like, I don't know, it might have been like $3 or something. It was super cheap. Some more high-end blushes that I really like are the NARS blushes. They're amazing. You can never go wrong with a NARS blush, and I've never tried a color that I didn't like. So yes, putting stuff on your cheeks and giving you just a little color and a nice little glow is super important. So try it if you don't. Okay, moving on to the eyes. I would have to say just a little eyeshadow is always super important. Even if you're just gonna kind of fluff a nice brown color into the crease and just pack something onto the lid and call it a day. But I would suggest really just purchasing a palette, whether it's a super expensive one or like a Maybelline or a L'Oreal one. Just putting a little bit of color onto the eyes is always really nice. If you are new to the whole eyeshadow thing, I would suggest just sticking with some nice neutral brown colors. If you are looking to purchase a palette, this one is a really great one. This one is super popular by Urban Decay, the Naked palette. This is the first one that ever came out, and this one has a lot of really nice warm colors. The second one I would say has a little more cool colors, and the third one is very pinky. So this one is just nice, basic, very warm colors. It's beautiful. I love this palette. Another all-time favorite is the Lorac Pro palette. They also have a second one that came out, which is definitely more cool tones. This one is a lot warmer. These colors go on like butter. I put them on today. I haven't used this palette in a long time, and I was like, oh my word, wow. So if you were looking for a more high-end Really just want to get yourself one nice palette, just all around great. These two are awesome. If you were looking for something a little cheaper, also the BH Cosmetics has some really great palettes, and they're huge, and they come with a ton of colors, and that's not all. It even has more colors underneath. So a lot of variety, and you know what, these are pretty pigmented and they're great, and you get a lot of colors for a really cheap price. So I really like this palette too. I don't get into this as much as I'd like to, but that's really fun and just great. Okay, next, eyeliner. I would say you don't have to always use eyeliner. Some girls just look really beautiful and natural just with some mascara. Sometimes eyeliner can just really just make you look alive. I know if I don't have eyeliner on, I kind of look really tired and I really don't look put together. So if you're like me and you're a little more like that, then we'll go into eyeliners next. If you are a pencil eyeliner person, MAC has one. This is called Smolder. It's just a nice black one. So MAC has really nice eyeliners. Just in general, even if it's a pencil or not. Urban Decay, this is the 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in 0. This is a black color as well, which I'm wearing this today. This one I would say goes on a little more smoldery looking, even though this one is called Smolder. I would say the Urban Decay one definitely probably goes on a little bit easier. Now next, my favorite thing is like gel eyeliners. MAC, I've been using this one for years, and people always comment on my eyeliner and ask what I use on it. I've always used this. This is Black Track from MAC. This is an awesome gel liner. Also, NYX has one, Maybelline has one. This one is waterproof. But these are really great too. I really haven't noticed a huge difference between buying a cheaper one like the NYX or the Maybelline compared to the MAC one. I haven't noticed a difference really, so they're both really great. Okay, next, mascara. I really do not have a favorite mascara. This L'Oreal Miss Mega one, I've talked about that a million times. Love that. MAC has really great mascaras. So mascara is super important though. If you don't wear mascara, try it. And that's really all I have to say about that. Okay, and the last thing I want to talk to you guys about really quick is lips. Sometimes I notice people have their makeup done so beautifully, and then they don't have anything on their lips, or their lips just look super chapped and just like, girl, you need to get something on that. I remember when I was a teenager, my mom would always say, oh, put on a little lip gloss or something, and I always thought, I'm not really a lip gloss girl, Mom. I don't really want to put that on. But then when I started to, I was like, wow, that really pulls together the whole look. And it really does. It makes a huge difference just having something on your lips. If you aren't into lip gloss, lipstick, all that stuff, the Maybelline baby lips are awesome. They just give you a little bit of color, and they're really moisturizing. It doesn't feel as heavy as maybe a lipstick or a lip gloss does. And then lip gloss and lipstick suggestions. I really don't have a huge preference on that. I like a lot of the MAC lipsticks, and I really like the NYX. NYX has some really nice lip products as well. So I highly suggest trying something like that out. Alright guys, and that looks like it's it. That's everything that I wanted to share with you today. If you have any questions, please leave them below. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.